something I always found interesting about a lot of the men in this day and age is instead of reflecting on themselves, they react. Instead of reflecting, they react. And what I mean by that is there's a large group of men coming up and already here who, instead of reflecting on something or thinking about something or letting something mull around in their head for a while before reacting, they just automatically go to react mode. And they get very butthurt when you say that's very feminine, or they get very butthurt when you say that is a female trait right there. When you call them out on it, they get very butthurt, or they get very upset with it, or they get very defensive, or they get very, pretty much you name it, the list goes on for all the behaviors that they display for the most part. And something I've always found interesting about that is all that time and energy that they spend being offended or being defensive would have been less time and energy for them to actually reflect on themselves and better themselves. But they don't want to do that. That's too much work, and they don't believe that they need to change and or reflect on themselves to make themselves better people. Because I've always said, I don't got no problem with reflecting on myself to make myself a better person. The question is, do you have a problem with reflecting on yourself to make yourself a better person? If you do, then you have a problem, my friend. It's kind of like what they say for addicts. The first step to recovery is admitting you have a problem. In this case, the first step to recovering and reflecting on yourself to make yourself a better person is admitting that you have a problem that needs to be changed and or fixed or tweaked or slightly altered. There's no shame in trying to improve yourself. There's no shame in always wanting to improve yourself and make yourself a better person. I don't know why people are so bullheaded and so pig-headed on not wanting to change yourselves or make yourselves better people. I don't know why people use so many fucking excuses for why they don't want to change or take the necessary steps to make themselves a better person. What is up with that? Why is that even a fucking thing? And the thing about being a human being, you always have two options for the most part. There's more, but we'll just stick to these two. You can stay the fucking same and wonder why you're not getting all the opportunities and chances that somebody else is getting that's improving themselves, or you can always improve yourself and make yourself a better version of yourself. You can't sit there and not make any necessary changes or take any necessary steps to improve yourself and expect everything to fall on your lap or expect everything, your life to go so great. Because how people see that and how people see you, they view you in a negative light. And the person that's willing to improve themselves or willing to change things or take the necessary steps, they see that person in a positive light. And a lot of people always miss this, and they always want to get defensive about the shit, which actually paints you in an even worse an even worse light for the most part. So now people really don't want to deal with you. People really don't want to mess with you, have to deal with you, or want to even remotely help you or stick their hand out to help you for the most part. Because why help somebody who's self-destructive and don't believe that they need to change? Let that ruminate for a while. I digress.